and today we're going to be doing our micro teaching number 1 with using the word vintage, and we're going to be exploring hand lettering using calligraphy techniques. What you need for this process is a writing utensil of any kind and a writing surface of any kind. Today I'm going to be using a whiteboard as well as a dry erase marker to show you the technique. So let's get started. Okay guys, so let's get started with our calligraphy sample. So as you can see here, I sampled this with my own name to show you what the finished result will look like. And you are going to be using your own name using lowercase letters. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to do 2 lines. Now these lines are really going to serve as our base for our name, so everything's roughly the same size and you're making the most of your space. So as I go in here, I'm going to write my name in lowercase. So I'm going to start with an A here. And as you can see, I'm making them pretty wide, but not very tall. I'm using the most of my room here with my 2 lines. I'm making roughly the same sized letters. Okay. So now, they don't have to be exact, but I'm going to go back through and I am going to make some diagonal lines to attach my letters to one another. This gives it like a cursive effect. Now I'm going to go back through and now everything's connected. I'm going to make sure that I'm going back and I'm adding some thickness to my lines. So the thickness is what gives it that calligraphy finish. So I'm creating almost like a box around each of my straight areas here. So I'm going to only start with the straight areas and I'm just going to block them off. This blocking mimics the brush tool that you would be using or the brush pen. Now I'm going to go back through and go to my curved areas and I'm going to accent those by blocking them as well. These blocking techniques are what creates the look of the brush tool. So I'm going back in all my curved areas, so this A has a nice curve in it. I really want to accent that. So now I'm going to go back through and fill all these in real quick. So as I fill these in, you're going to begin to see the calligraphy effect of the hand lettering. The hand lettering process normally would be more difficult without this technique, but by using this technique, it gives the effect of a calligraphy with any writing tool or utensil that you're using. So now that I filled all these in, you can see that I have a nice calligraphy finish here. This is just with using a dry erase board and markers. So you can go try it at home with any writing utensil that you have with you.